Beyonce got an x-ray. They done found Chanel on the bones. My 9-year-old been eating caviar cones. This Cartier, green dial, green face to match the Super Bowl tones. Dad was a Rolling Stone in his 40s, pitching them stones. Words can't hurt me. We played the trap, sticks in them stones. Dirty like derbies. Lambert when he trying to check worthy. Survived in this game. Now up and comers trying to swap jerseys. No thanks, you niggas mic'd up. That type shit'll hurt me. Hard knocks for the losers. Please don't take that shit personally. My neighbor use curry. Can't smell it if we cooking the birdie. Rats getting passes, the streets don't deserve me. I was lied to. I watched the game slowly desert me. Can't tell if the sky's blue. We ride around, straps like Marines. Must I remind you? The speed out some niggas proficient in checking vitals. Judah showed me every name ain't good, even in the Bible. Denied your right hand for some silver. Loyalty's more valuable. You took the silver, moved out the Malibu. Shows the mouse in you. Deny who? He is that nigga. Shit come out the mouth for you. Laid palms for you. Let me unmute. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you. And I am the best reporter. You hear me, Hundo? You got to listen close. And I am the best reporting on the Eagles. This video was brought to you by PrizePicks. Play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups when you use code HMA. I'm going to let y'all know the lineup I got for tonight's game. It's in New York, the finals. All of that good stuff. You know what I mean? But we got some stuff to discuss, man. The song you just heard, Broken Clocks, it will be available at midnight, Thursday, midnight, or Friday, 12 a.m., however you want to say it, on all streaming platforms. It's called Broken Clocks, available everywhere this Friday. And when I debuted it on the last stream, and I cut it off from the last stream because I'm working through some stuff with the producer, because I own the music, clearly. But something got to happen with the producer. He got to release the rights so I could play it on the stream, because it wouldn't let me monetize the last stream. So that's why you couldn't hear it again. And if that happens, you won't hear it again. I'll probably cut it again. But just know, if you are here, 271 of y'all, that song will be available on all streaming platforms on Friday. I just always play it before the stream to let y'all know what's going on. And y'all selected the first single for Seek God Not Flowers. I want to let you know that y'all did that, man. And you know what I mean? And the body of work that I'm putting out and all of this stuff, man, I'm gonna go all the way with it, y'all. I'm gonna go all the way with it, man. We're gonna do some shows, we're gonna do some stuff. And I just listen, man, we have been supporting me in the way the stream's been going crazy for my music. Just know that every project is better for sure. You hear it. We gotta talk about that. So yeah, man. Some things coming out, man. You can see the media manipulation, y'all. You're on LB, Bashir, what's going on, nephew? Damn, Unc, where you been at? Damn, Neff. How's school going, man? Hey, DM me. I got a new number, Neff. I got a new number, man. DM me, man. I definitely want to check on you and make sure you're doing good with school and all of that, man. Damn, I didn't know that was nephew, man. DM me, Neff. I got you, man. So, yeah, so it's been some stuff going on. It's been some stuff happening, you know what I mean? And the attack is in full-fledged right now. Now that we have A.J. Brown out of the way, A.J. Brown is a New England Patriot. He's no longer a part of the organization. You're going to start seeing dudes double back and now trying to get their clicks off of Jalen. So when A.J. Brown left, it almost seemed like, and I ain't say nothing about it because I knew it was cap. It almost seemed like the media, you know what I mean, was like, what's on that 24 birds, LB? I ain't even record it yet, but I think me and D-Lo gonna do 24 birds. We're gonna work on our project too. Our repeat project, our installment volume 2 for Days on York, Nights in Norfolk. But we're gonna change it. We got so many different titles, so many ideas. The music is coming this year, man. Don't even worry about it, bro. But 24 birds is gonna be somewhere down a pipeline. So when AJ left, I almost felt like the media was on Jalen's side. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did that. All the stuff that was coming out allegedly, all the alleged stuff that was coming out, you know what I mean, all at the same time. It almost made it feel like that people felt sorry for Jalen Hurts for playing, you know what I'm saying, with this guy or whatever the case may be. And the turmoil that he allegedly caused, or however they want to paint the picture of the narrative of the AJ Brown tenure. I personally think it was a successful tenure. You know what I mean? I have nothing negative to say about the AJ Brown tenure because I was at a parade and people don't usually get to say the things that I'm saying. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Jeremy Fowler and these guys have come out with a new report suggesting that AJ Brown allegedly was unhappy with what does it say? Quote from Jeremy Fowler. This is an ESPN report from Jeremy Fowler, Sarah Barshop, Mike Reese, Danielle Ofis, and Tim McManus. There's a report from these guys. A good bit of AJ Brown's angst stemmed from the play of Jalen Hurts, league sources say, in a part because of Hurts' perceived reluctance to target AJ Brown on tight window throws against zone coverage. So that's what's being reported by Tim McManus, Jeremy Fowler, and all of these guys, that most of the angst or the anxiety or the frustration allegedly coming from AJ Brown towards Jalen Hurts was due to the fact that he was reluctant to throw in tight window situations. So now they have switched their focus from AJ Brown to making Jalen Hurts the reason why AJ Brown is no longer a part of the Philadelphia Eagles organization. And I got a lot. I have a lot. So my video talking about the allegations and whatever things that was being reported from the source that talks to me. Now, mind you, man, I don't know if any of those things are to be true, but those are things that were said to me by a source close to the situation. So I did my due diligence in talking about it, just like these guys are doing their due diligence and talking about what a source told them. So I don't blame the media. I'm not calling media manipulation. This is what was told to the media. This is what was told to the media. So all we have to do in our case is let's debunk this. Jalen Hurts was 6th and 8th the last 2 years in tight window throws. He didn't have a problem throwing in tight windows. Jalen Hurts is just not a quarterback that's really going to just force interception. And that's how you win championships. That's how you go to 5 straight playoff games. That's how you go to two of the last Super Bowls in the last 5 years, by not being willing to just force the ball. Sometimes you got to pick when to throw the tight window. Sometimes if everybody's through every tight window they saw, they lead the league in interceptions. Now, if this is allegedly, if these things are coming from AJ Brown, not saying nothing that was being said is facts, but if these things are coming from a guy like AJ Brown, I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to lie to you, bro, because you dropped balls that hit you in the breadbasket. So it makes no sense for AJ Brown to allegedly be complaining about tight window throws when it's wide open shit that you dropped, when it's stuff that hit you in your gloves that you dropped from Jalen Hurts last year. Game deciding passes was dropped by you. So I don't want to hear anything about nothing like this, bro. It don't even make sense to say it, man. It don't make sense to say it. When you look at the tight window throws since AJ Brown, I'm gonna pull it up. AJ Brown tight window throws. Hold on. It's like astonishing. It's astonishing when you look it up. Here you go, right here. It's astonishing. Let me pull it up. Highest passer rating when targeted on tight window throws since 2022. AJ Brown. Damn near 20 points or 20 whatever above the next guy in Stephon Diggs. George Pickens, Metcalf, Chase, damn near 20. Damn near 20. So it's like, I'm confused on this. Now, a lot of people are going to say, well, how many times did he throw it? People are going to say whatever they're going to say, bro. Whatever they're going to say. But how many times was it called? Jalen Hurts don't have a problem throwing in tight windows. So that's cap. I can see if he was at the bottom of the league. That's cap. Jalen Hurts has been one of the best. Jalen Hurts perceived reluctant tight window throws against zone. Mind you, A.J. Brown posted using me but not using me after this game. You know what I'm saying? So what do you want a guy to do? A.J. Brown posted after this game, he posted using me but not using me. He had 4 receptions for $124, 30.3 yards a catch, 2 touchdowns, bro. Are you kidding me? How much more do you want to be used? That's game-changing shit. When you can catch 4 balls and they all go for 30 yards or more with 2 touchdowns on 6 targets. Like, come on, bro. Come on. The Minnesota Vikings utilize zone coverage on over 77% of those defensive snaps, heavily relying on defensive coordinator Brian Flores. Bro, Jalen Hurts don't got a problem with throwing in tight windows. This is my problem, though, y'all. My problem is simple here, man. My problem is, why does the media have a problem with, or not have a problem? Why is the media so comfortable with the bashing of Jalen Hurts now all of a sudden? For what the Rams got for Garrett, it's hard not to believe that Howie gave up getting him to let A.J. Brown go into the sunrise. A.J. forever a hand, but we thankful. I don't know what that is, bro, a hand. Oh, okay. I get it. You know what I mean? But like I said, it is what it is, man. Force tight window throws to AJ is how the Chargers game happened. A lot of those throws, a lot of those passes were dropped. I think one came off his glove and it was intercepted. I think force feet, bro. Hold on. Y'all, let me remind y'all of who I am. Let me remind y'all of who I am. Hold on. I don't even like typing my name in on this app because look, it's all clips of how people clipping everything I do, how I act a fool on this app. When I'm on live, when I'm in my zone. I'm trying to find it because if y'all can remember 2 years ago, me and AJ had a back and forth. 2 years ago, me and AJ had a back and forth. I can't find it, but I talked about this. This force feeding, the force feeding of AJ Brown. And it's so crazy right now because when I type in Brunson, everything from Jalen Brunson pops up. But I talked about this, if y'all can remember this. I talked about this a couple years ago. AJ Brown was like, y'all fans don't know what's going on. Y'all all this hoopty. AJ Brown was saying all of that. But we saw what was happening, man, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we talked about this. And I was never happy with the position that it seemingly put the offense in, trying to appease a guy for targets. When you got guys like Smitty who making the best out of every situation. Now, I will say this. We all know that Jalen don't got a problem throwing in the tight windows. I'm not even going to lie, bro. I'm not going to lie, man. I don't know if this is a legitimate quote or not. I don't know if this is true from a source or not, with AJ Brown saying this, but Jalen Hurts don't have a problem throwing in tight windows, bro. We seen it in the Super Bowl, man. And the hate towards Jalen Hurts right now is meticulous from a lot of opposing fans and a lot of opposing fan bases. A Buccaneers fan just said to me, who do Eagles fans think Jalen Hurts is? Who do you think Baker Mayfield is, man? You're a Buccaneers fan, man. I just can't. I like the energy that everybody put into making it seem like Jalen Hurts didn't win the Super Bowl is remarkable, bro. The energy and effort that y'all like the Men in Black people with the neuralizer. Y'all like the Men in Black people with the neuralizer. Lo Wallace, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for calling out these Cowboys content creators. Rome, McCoy, I don't even know who Landlord is. And there's some more, but they sure try to call out Jalen. But look at Dak. Come on now. But they'll never look at Dak. I don't even know who Landlord is. This is what I'm talking about. I know Rome and Okoye. They do great work. I don't know these other guys that's crawling out of the woodworks talking like they make championship content. This is the thing. No Cowboys content creator make championship content. But you got some good content creators, even though they can't talk about Super Bowls. If you're not even good and you can't talk about a Super Bowl, you don't get no response from me, man. You don't get no response from me, bro. You don't get a response from me, man. I don't even really have to go back and forth with nobody who never seen a championship in their lifetime. I do it because I get bored. Like the nerve of these people, the nerve of these content creators, bro. A Cowboys content creator talking to me about anything Jalen Hurts related, I can't even, bro. Imagine going to bat for an 11-year failure, bro. 10-year, whatever, however long he's been in the league, bro. Imagine being a 10-year Dak Prescott apologist. You've been an apologist for a grown man for a decade? You've been an apologist for a grown man. They hate for QB1 is amazing. He's the only one in his class to win a Super Bowl. The only one. The only one. You've been an apologist. Bro, call me a Jalen Hurts apologist. Cool. He won a Super Bowl, bro. I could be a Jalen Hurts, whatever you want me to be, bro. What up, fanboy, whatever. But he won a Super Bowl, bro. You got Dak Prescott fanboys. Joe Burrow fanboys, Josh Allen fanboys, Herbert fanboys, Baker Mayfield fanboys. Jalen Hurts won more championships than all of them put together. Jalen Hurts played in more championships than all of them put together. Some of these guys don't even got rings. So when you talk, the hate for Jalen Hurts got to be studied, bro. And what also has to be studied is the love affair that the African-American Negro male has with Dak Prescott. I firmly believe that these Cowboys fans, content creators, whatever, the black male Dallas Cowboys fan and content creator only like Dak because he black. They hope that they black man can do it. It's ironic because they want to bash us for ours doing it. I'm telling you, bro, it's deeper than football. How can you hate somebody that wins football games? We're talking about football here. I don't hate Dak Prescott. You want to know why I don't hate Dak Prescott? Because there's nothing there for me to hate. There's nothing there for me to hate. You want to bring up Jalen Hurts stats, these guys, they want to bring up all of this shit about Jalen Hurts, but what about his stats in the postseason? What about him? They want Jalen Hurts to take all of this blame, Cowboys content creators, but Dak and Jalen has had the same coordinator before. Kellen Moore has played he's coached Dak for 3 playoff games. He's coached Jalen for 4 playoff games. Look at the stats between those games, bro. They both got 700 passing yards. Jalen Hurts threw 1 interception in the postseason with Kellen Moore. 1 interception. Dak Prescott got a 53 passer rating in his last playoff game with Kellen Moore because he went against San Fran and he was scared. He went against San Fran and he was scared. The love affair and the crush that the male Dallas Cowboy fan has with Dak Prescott has to be studied. I've never seen so many people champion and support a loser like this in my life. I've never seen so many grown men champion and support a loser like this in my life. I'm confident that some of these guys don't even support their family the way they support Dak Prescott. I'm confident. I'm confident, bro. Because how can you support somebody that don't get the job, then it don't make sense? It's a blatant contradiction on life. A blatant contradiction on life. Before I spend 10 years in money buying tickets for a guy that choke every year, you could have put your kids through college with that 10 years in bread. You could have took your old lady on that dream vacation she been wanting to go to with that 10 years in bread. But no, you run to Jerry World, you run to AT&T Stadium every day like the Stockholm Syndrome captive you are, and you still buy these tickets knowing the outcome of the solution, but you got the nerve to talk about Jalen Hurts every time. LB, I've never seen a Super Bowl MVP get this much hate like Jalen does. Media is mad they were wrong. And that's what it all boils down to, bro. They're mad that they were wrong about Jalen Hurts. It's footage of guys saying you can't win a Super Bowl with him. You'll never win a Super Bowl with him. He's been to 2 Super Bowls and he won one and 1 Super Bowl MVP. They have to try to tear him down. They can't say I was wrong. They can't. Then they're talking about the last 2 years, the passing game was bad. Why are we talking about the last 2 years passing game being bad when one of them resulted in a Super Bowl MVP for the guy with one of the best Super Bowl performances of all time? Of all time. The hate is insane, bro. And it's not even from like Chargers fans and nothing like that, bro. It's purely and strictly from Dallas Cowboys fans, bro. It's purely and strictly from Dallas Cowboys fans. They acting like they got A.J. Brown. I don't care where A.J. Brown go, bro. A.J. Brown came here and won the Super Bowl, bro. That's the only thing that matters right now. Is he going to win a Super Bowl in New England? No, he's not. I can tell you that right now. He's not going to win the Super Bowl in New England. He might even be all pro next year, bro. He's not going to win the Super Bowl in New England. You want to know why I'm confident that that might not happen? It's not even no hate. It's just so hard to keep getting there, bro. They not going back again. They not going back again. May about to get exposed. Drake May about to get exposed. That's why they want to give up this year's first. They can only talk about stats with their QB. But that's all they can do is talk about stats. I'm making up. Thank you for the super chat, Rakin. I'm making it. I'm like, bro, like Jalen do X, Y, and Z and they play out, talk about regular season. Why the hell would I talk about that? And this is what losers don't understand, y'all. Losers don't understand that the regular season is preparation for the postseason. You're working out the kinks. You're trying to perfect what you need to do. Yes, the passing game might have seemed pedestrian. We had a 2,000-yard rusher the Super Bowl season. But we scored the most points in playoff history in the playoffs. Something clicked. And it was the quarterback getting busy in the NFC Championship game and in the bowl. Stop it. Stop it. Yo, bro, Jalen Hurts got more focus in his left nut than these guys got in tough games. Jalen Hurts was walking through the tunnel looking at everybody pick the Chiefs. He not like, okay, say less. What are you talking about, bro? 70 yards rushing in both Super Bowls? In both Super Bowls? Everybody said Jalen need to run. I wish Jalen would have ran more last year. He sure as hell ran in the Super Bowl. When it's time to win a championship, I'll take Jalen Hurts over a lot of these guys, bro. I'll take Jalen Hurts over Justin Herbert when it's time to win a chip. I'll take Jalen Hurts over Dak Prescott when it's time to win a chip. When it's time to go win a big game, give me Jalen Hurts, bro. And then these guys want to act like they got shitty rosters and the Eagles got a bunch of Thanoses lining up with all the infinity, with all the stones. No, bro. These guys be having good teams, but they quarterback do shit like turn the ball over 4 times in the playoffs. These guys be having great teams, but they quarterback do shit like wet the bed against San Fran. These guys be having great teams, but they do shit like get blown up by a 7-seed Packer team. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? The only respectable performance I got from a lot of these so-called superstars was when Jalen Daniels played in the NFC Championship game. I don't think I watched that. I don't think I even watched that game. Somebody tell me what happened when Jalen Daniels played in the NFC Championship game. Somebody tell me what happened. What happened? When Jalen Daniels played it, let me know because I might have forgot. I think they gave these hats out. We put a belt to his ass too. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You want to know how blessed I am as a fan? You only get to wear the conference championship hat if your team won the bowl. I can switch it up. Conference championship hat, Super Bowl hat. All this shit happened in the same year. You only get to wear these type of hats if you You can't win a conference championship hat, and then if y'all lose the Super Bowl, the hat is trash now. Willie Lee, stand for the super chat. Jalen Hurts is arguably the best Eagle QB. He is the best Eagle quarterback of all time. I don't know how y'all got dragged into this, Chef. Y'all are part of the ass whooping. Y'all are part of Jalen Hurts' legacy. 55, the most points scored in the NFC Championship. Yeah, come on. You're a part of this. You're a part of this. You're a part of this. And the media don't got to call the Rams a super team. That is a super team. I got respect for, listen, I'm going to tell you all the top 5 quarterbacks that I respect. Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, and Pat. These are the top 5 quarterbacks that I respect. Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Pat, and Stafford. Out of all the active guys. Lamar can't get it done. Burrow can't stay healthy. Josh Allen can't get it done. Dak Prescott, an old-ass man, can't get it done. And you mean to tell me a guy that is so doubted like Jalen Hurts don't got another chip? Jalen got one more chip in him, bro. He got one more chip in him. And then it's going to be like, what? Come on, man. Who's the corner? What corner? They're going to be mad at LB for what? I don't respect none of these guys, man, because it was all handed to these guys, bro. It was all it was handed to Burrow. It was handed to these guys. These guys had respect handed on a silver platter. Jalen Hurts had to earn the little bit of respect that he get. And he's a Super Bowl MVP. He's 27. He's 20. People saying Drake made better than Jalen Hurts. Come on, bro. It's disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. We're going to let the disrespectful be disrespectful. We're going to let the uninitiated keep being uninitiated because that's not our mission. Our mission is not to convert losers. Our mission is to bring winners on board. If you're a loser, stay a loser. If you're a loser, stay. Y'all want to know why I don't do a lot of collaborations? Who the hell gonna share a screen with me when I can talk like this? They can't talk like this. It would have to be a Chiefs guy. When I get to talking like this, the other people on stream got to be quiet because they don't qualify, man. They don't qualify. Justin Long, pause. Thank you for the super chat. LB, ain't it funny how the media only wants to say Jalen has a super team to diminish him? But guys like Dak have had all pros and only got 2 playoff wins. Dak is butterball buns, man. Butterball buns. We do our job, and we do our job at a high level. I don't know about nobody else. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Be quiet. Let's all read this together. Hurts better be able to read the defense. CP is coming. And this is one of the narratives that the media has constructed. Jalen Hurts can't read a defense, bro. Did you watch either of the Super Bowls? I can't stand media manipulation, bro. And then some guy that work at Little Caesars getting them hot and ready, $5 hot and ready, drive the box. Some guy that's a professional box folder, hot and ready. He run with the narrative that he hear on TV that Jalen can't read the defense. A professional pizza box folder is running with the narrative that he heard on TV that Jalen can't read the defense. A professional hot and ready is running with the narrative. And this is why I hate media manipulation, man. These guys are able to roll out their mom's basement bed and just start tweeting them. Oh, Jalen Hurts can't read the defense. What is the cognitive proof of that, bro? He talking about he talking about CP Christian Parker, the Eagles' old defensive back coach. What is the cognitive proof of Jalen Hurts not being able to read the defense? Did he read the defense in both the Super Bowls he played in? Did he read Spags' defense twice? The best defensive coordinator in the game, probably either him or Vic. Did he read that defense? Did he? Did he read that defense? He been beating shit down Christian Parker legs in practice for years. Christian Parker is not Vic Fangio, bro. He not. He not Vic Fangio. Come on, bro. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it. The Cowboys defense still going to be bottom 11. Bottom 11. CP coming. You don't even have proof of that. He's never called plays. Much like Sean Mannion has never called plays, but I trust Sean Mannion because of the personnel around him. Who on the Dallas Cowboys defense is even scary besides the defensive tackle that y'all got? Y'all traded for a defensive tackle, maybe a chess move just to miss the playoffs. Mid-season trade too, right? What's his name? I forgot his name. Y'all traded for a defensive tackle to help y'all get to the playoffs, the dude from the Jets, and guess what? He never been to the playoffs. He never been to the playoffs. Who on that defense is worth a damn? Christian Parker don't got Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. He don't got them guys. Who on the Dallas Cowboys defense is worth a plug nickel that we should be scared about, bro? Who? Kenny Clark? Come on, don't make me laugh in my sleep, man. Don't make me laugh. Listen, I'm not even about to laugh. I'm not even about to laugh on the stream, bro. I'm gonna just wait till I'm. You ever wake up at 3:00 in the morning laughing? You wake up and say, ha 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 ha. I do that shit all the time. I laugh at y'all. In my subconscious, I laugh at y'all. I laugh at y'all when I'm awake. I laugh at y'all when I'm asleep. Cowboys fans are laughing stock, man. A walking joke. Do y'all know I'm going on probably like my 10th year doing this or whatever the case may be? Every year I've made fun of the Cowboys for damn near 10 years straight. And they have proven me right every year. Every year. If I don't have nothing to talk about, and I'm always got Eagle stuff to talk about. If I have nothing to talk about, I can just click play and cook Dallas. It's free content. Whenever I want to cook, I could just turn the stove on and put on a Dallas burger. It's free content. It's the gift that keeps on giving. You want to shut me up? Go win. Go win so I can stop having extra shit to talk about. It's no games on right now. I could cook your toast effortlessly, man. That's how long y'all been bad. They talking about Caleb Downs like he Ed Reed, LB. Even he can't say it. Caleb Downs can't say it. They about to, bro. Jerry Jones not going to pay Caleb Downs. Jerry Jones not going to pay Caleb Downs, bro. He don't even pay George Pickens. George Pickens was damn near the best receiver in the league last year. Jerry Jones not going to pay Caleb Downs? But y'all know that though, right? Jerry Jones didn't pay Micah Parsons. He didn't pay Micah Parsons. This is how sick and twisted Jerry is. Jerry had Micah Parsons' mom in the building, bro. I think for a preseason game. Hugged her and everything, got the photo op, and shipped buddy ass to cold ass Wisconsin. They thought, Mama Parsons in the building, still traded him. Jerry is cold-blooded. Jerry wrote down the number on a napkin. And the brothel wrote the number on the nav. Hey, 22 mil a year. Slid it to him. Don't get your age. Slid it to him. Sign this, dummy. Oh, we gonna trade you. Jerry, different. Jerry Jones ain't paying Caleb Downs. That's a 4-year rental. Caleb Downs will be a Raider in 4 years. You think Jerry about to break the bank on a safety? A safety? If you're not a quarterback or a running back or a wide receiver, Jerry Jones not paying you? Jerry Jones not paying no defender? Jerry Jones will say, we can get 2 good picks for Caleb. Get him out of here. Pickens ain't even get paid. But they got all of this stuff going on, but they got to talk about us. The game about to be on, man. All I can say is this. Media manipulation is a hell of a thing. The alleged stories that you hear, take from them from what you will, man. But use your own brain and come to your own conclusion, your own hypothesis of these things. If the media come out and say A.J. Brown allegedly said that he was growing upset with Jalen Hurts not wanting to throw the ball in tight window situations, and you look and see Jalen Hurts was 6th and 8th in tight window throws over the last 2 years, question 2 things. 1, did A.J. Brown even say that? And 2, did the reporters who alleging that he said that even make sense by reporting this, man, knowing how good he was? They didn't do the research to see how good he was in tight window. They just reported it. Jay Davis, thank you for the super chat. These fools don't understand that reading the defense start before the snap. A lot of Saquon big runs from Jalen Cole. Of course it was. Of course it was. But, you know, it is what it is, man. We ain't got to worry about that, man. Thank y'all all for your super chats, man. Listen, man. Let me go. Let me show y'all my lineup for the night's picks. Let me see real quick. I got a nice little joint in right now. I got a nice little lineup in. Nice little situation for the peeps. For the Joey peeps. Oh, yeah. My lineups. This is what I'm rocking with tonight. I got a 6-pick joint in. I got Wembenyama over 22.5 points. Game started in 2 minutes, they say. Josh Hart, 9 points. I'm heavy relying on Josh Hart tonight. I got Josh Hart, 22.5 points, rebound, assist. Julian Champagne, a trip to the free throw line. De'Aaron Fox, 20.5 points, rebound, assist. And Josh Hart, 18 points and plus rebounds, plus 18 points and rebounds. I feel good about that one. I think I'm going to break my losing streak, man. But y'all know, man, if y'all want to see all my picks and all of that stuff, make sure you tap in. You know what I'm saying? You see it on the bottom of the screen. Make sure you like and you subscribe. Damn the stream, man. You can watch it on the playback, man. You know what I mean? Play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups when you use code HMA. I'm going to run this one more time. It's probably the last time I play it, bro. But I want y'all to stream this song on Friday like you never streamed one of my songs before, man. It's one of my favorite songs right now, man. It's called Broke Clocks. Tap in, enjoy. You know the vibes, man.